Do you know what's special about this week? Is it a holiday for us? No, it is Space Week. From 4th of October to 10th of October, we are celebrating World Space Week. Oh, I saw some posts regarding the space-related things. I never knew that it was because of the space day. Oh, honestly, I never thought that it really existed. Even I saw a post regarding Sunita Williams, who was the first Indian American astronaut woman to spend more than 360 days in space. Wow, how's the life in space? Oh, wait, haven't you seen the video of Sunita Williams' life in space? Let me show it to you.
Hello, I'm Sunny Williams. I'm up here on the International Space Station. So this is Node 2. This is a really cool module. Of course, most of these modules you'll see they have 4 sides and they're put together. That way we could sort of work on a flat plane, either a wall, a floor, another wall, or the ceiling. But you know, again, all you have to do is turn yourself and your reference changes. The reason I'm bringing that up is because this is where 4 out of 6 of us sleep. And so people always ask about sleeping in space. Do you lie down? Are you in a bed? Not really, because it doesn't matter. You don't really have the sensation of lying down. You just sit in your sleeping bag. So here's one sleep station right here. I'm going in right now. You can follow me if you want. So I'm inside. It's sort of like a little phone booth, but it's pretty comfy. I've got a sleeping bag right here that we sleep in, so we don't have sort of like a little bit of a cover. We don't fly all over the place. But you know, you can sleep in any orientation. I have it sleeping, feeling like I'm standing up right now, but like you saw, I'm on the floor. But it doesn't matter if I turn over and I sleep upside down. I don't have any sensation in my head that tells me that I'm upside down, so it really doesn't matter. The sleep station is also like a little office. We've got a computer in here. As you can see, we've got a couple little toys. I've got some books. I've got some clothes and other things that make it sort of like home. I'm coming out. And just for reference, that's one sleep station. This one's another. Right here. There's one on the ceiling, if you want to call it. Right here. And then there's a 4th on the other wall over here. So all of us sleep in a little bit of a circle.
Wow, it's very interesting. It's a very different world. Can you believe that every activity in space is controlled from Earth? Yeah, I know. Do you remember my Uncle James? His son had got into NASA, and last week I met him and he told so much about how they control things from Earth. And I was so curious and he shared a video with me. Let me show it to you.
Hey, it's Norm from Tesla.com, and I'm so excited to be here at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. I'm here actually at Mission Control Center, one of the mission control rooms here with Bill Foster. You're a ground controller for NASA. And what does that mean? What is your responsibility? You're ground control.
I am. I'm looking for Major Tom. Yeah. and every now and then we still get a blip, you know, but it don't have them located yet. Ground control is responsible for the building. We report directly to the flight director, and our job is to make sure that everything in the building's working right, that our network is connecting us to the space station correctly.
The flight director, he's the most important person in the room?
Well, no, the ground controller.
Oh,
is.
yeah.
But other than that, yeah, the flight director is the boss. The flight director has come up through the ranks through various positions, and they have the responsibility, he or she, for crew safety, for spacecraft safety, and then for mission success in that order of priorities. Now, this is an international operation, so we have a flight director here. We have a flight director in Moscow. We have one at the European Space Agency in Germany. We have one at the Japanese Aeronautics Agency in
Canada get
Japan. I've never talked to a Canada flight director. They probably have one. Now, their control center isn't always online when the robot arm is going on.
Yeah,
but
the Canadarm.
The Canadarm, yep. But this flight's the lead flight. He has overall responsibility for the controls for the International Space Station. The other ones, the European Space Agency, they are responsible for the Columbus Lab module. So if it deals with the Columbus Lab, then they have the overriding control over that. But for the health and safety of the entire assembly, our flight will talk to the flight director in Moscow, and between the two of them, they will decide what needs to be done.
Mission control is so cool. It's how the public sees the experience through how we interact with astronauts and in space.
Right.
We see it through the eyes of mission control. And there are so many different roles and responsibilities. And there's ground control, you mentioned, there's the flight director, and what are the other roles that support the astronauts?
We've got several different types of flight controllers. We have the operations type. They're the ones like the ops planner is our lead ops position that's planning the schedule for the crew. So they work with the flight team both on console and offline to make sure that for tomorrow's plan, for next week's plan, and for next month's plan, that we know roughly what the crew is going to be doing, what the various partners throughout the network that we use to control the space station in Japan and Germany and Canada and at the Marshall Space Flight Center. Everyone's in sync in knowing what we're doing as a plan. So that's our ops positions. You also have our systems positions, and these are the people that look at what's happening on board space station.
After knowing all this, I'm inquisitive to know more and get into this field. Oh, that's great.
Hey everyone, hope all of you are eager to go to space. It is not very difficult to be a space scientist. All you need to do is opt for physics, chemistry and mathematics in your 11th and 12th grade. After your schooling, you can specialize in engineering in any of the following courses in BTech and BE. Electronics engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, radio engineering, aerospace engineering, engineering physics, computer science engineering, and other related fields. After your bachelor's, you will be needed to appear in the ICRB exam. Once you have cleared the exam, you need to appear for the written test and the interview conducted by ISRO. To go to NASA, you need to first be an American citizen, and there's a few more procedures there. Most astronauts have a master's degree. However, if you have a PhD, your chances of going to space will increase a lot. Good luck to all of you.